Hello everyone, welcome to the video and welcome to the July update for the portfolio. We're going to jump into it right now. I will let you know that I'm back at work now and I've put in a decent whack of money this month, and I'm going to be putting a decent whack of money in next month as well. So from here on in, the portfolio is going to be increasing quite a lot. I'm also looking at monthly dividend payers now as well. So let's jump in and let's have a look. Before we do that, if you're interested in maybe using Trading212, which is the platform I use, my referral link is in the description below. If you want to use that, you'll get a free share, I'll get a free share, I can share it, you can let me know what you've got, that'd be great. Let's jump into Trading212 and take a look. Just before I open Trading212, just to let you know what else I use. When I'm investigating my stocks a bit more, I use the SimplyWallStreet, which we're going to that app right now. Brings up some pretty decent stuff. They've got Intel already in here. It gives you it gives you a lot of detail of the breakdowns, really, from the stock price to the performance, where it is in relation to the industry, if it's a fair value or not, if it's under or overvalued, and it's got a load of information regarding the future and past, including the earnings reports, and more importantly for me, it has the dividend information on as well, which is there, 2.61%. It also gives you dates as well, when the ex-dividend date is and the dividend payout. I also use investing.com and Webull, and of course the information in Trading212. I have found a new app called Dividend Flows. Well, if we take a quick look at this, because it's quite a good app. Now I'm using the free version at the minute, but the paid version is much better. And you just go, basically you bring to add stocks and you add what you want. And then if you go into cash flow, it tells you how much dividends you're going to get through the year. If we go into details, you can see in July, my WHYL, which is my Vanguard all-world dividend high yield, is 41 cents. O, which is Realty Income, it's 23 cents. KO, CocaCola, is 41 cents, and VOOC, which is the Vanguard FTSE 100, it's 48 cents. So it tells you what your dividends you're going to get as well. And if you scroll across to the month, you can see August, what I'm going to get. You can see AT&T has dropped in there, and the Realty Income. September, again, I've got Royal Dutch Shell. So yeah, it's a really good app, and it tells you what dividends you're going to get, and the calendar will give you a yearly average. Now this is just the free version, and this is okay for me. And you can only have 10 stocks in the free version. As you can see, I've got 8 in, so yeah, I can put 2 more in, but I think I will go for the paid version of this eventually. And also, when I was inputting my information, VOOC wasn't in there, the Vanguard FTSE 100, so I emailed away, because it says if you can't find anything, email them. And literally within half an hour, I got an email back, and they'd added it in for me. So they're really responsive, really good, and I really, yeah, that's really. Anyway, let's jump into Trading212. At the top, I've added a lot more money in this month. I've added £100 in, which is a big jump really for what the value of the account is. So I've gone from 180 to 280. Now I'm back at work, I can start putting more money in. I've already got the £100 for next month ready and waiting, which I'm going to drop in this next week. I've added some things to my watch list as well. Intel has had a massive drop this week on news that Apple are going to start using, or try to start making, their own chips. So Intel's took a big dive. How temporary that's going to be, I don't know. It's on the watch list. It's one that I'm going to watch. We've also got the Vanguard S&P 500 that I'm watching. I should really add it into my account just for a bit of safety. Virgin Galactic I've added. It's just a bit of a speculative stock. I've always liked Virgin. I like Virgin Galactic. I'm going to keep an eye on it. There's no dividends in that one. But, you know, it is a dividend and growth account. AstraZeneca are getting pretty close now to a cure. Well, for a vaccine at least. It's already priced in, I think. It's already been priced in with that big jump there. But it's on the watch list just to watch, see what happens. I've also added some monthly dividends onto the watch list that I want to get into my account. LTC Properties is one of them. Raytheon Technologies is another one. You can see that's took a massive hit this last year. And I think there's one more that I was looking at. Stag Industrial, that's another one. Another monthly one. So yeah, I've got a few things on the watch list. Let's jump straight into the portfolio. This last week has been a terrible week, really. It's just gone down and down, really, all week. And there's the monthly chart for this last month. You can see that big hike. That's where I've invested the £100 in, which has substantially increased the chart. Go to the 3 months and the year. That's where I started trading. So yeah, a bit of a downturn this last month, but nothing too bad. Let's have a look at the investments on their own. AT&T, I've got one share of, a monthly paying stock. I'm down 4.5%. Unluckily for me, it dropped £1.10 since I bought in. But for the year, it's still pretty low. It's crashed like everything else when COVID came out. And it's a monthly paying dividend stock, which is what I want. And I am going to increase, why it's this low, I'm going to increase some more AT&T into my portfolio. Barrett Developments, I've still got 5 shares of. It's still doing very well. It's 6.88% up. And as you can see for the month, it's 3.71% up. It's had a very big hike at the beginning of the month, the 6th of July. And it's pretty much stayed the same all month, and just until the end of the month it's dropping back down again. But it has been up as high as £5.50 really. So I'm pretty impressed with the Barrett stocks at the minute. CocaCola is finally in green after all last month it being in red, and I was so disappointed. It's finally gone up to... The last month it's gone up 8.62%, and as you can see the graph shows there, it was well needed because I was below the green line for quite a while, so I'm happy that it's going up now as well. Old Republic International, I still have 2 shares in. It's holding its own. It's increased 5% for the month, so it's had a good month. But with the chart there you're looking at, I did dip below into the red several times in the last month. It's one of those stocks I'm struggling to hold into the green, but it is paying a pretty decent dividend, so I can't complain. Realty Income, I've finally got into the portfolio, 1 share. It's down a little bit. If we have a look over the month, you can see it's down 3.4%. For the year, it's pretty flatlined since the crash, with a few peaks and a few dips. But Realty Income, as everyone knows, is a very stable monthly stock, dividend stock. I'm going to start receiving the dividends for it. So I'm happy to increase that. And if it's down a little bit, it's down a little bit. That's just great for me. I'll just buy it a little bit cheaper. Royal Dutch Shell, I've added 2 shares this month to make it 4 in total. I'm down 0.6% because I bought while it was on the up. As you're looking at that now, you can see it's dropped 6.55% for the month. And I am now it's slightly in the red. Again, I don't mind that. It's giving me a good dividend. If we can look at it for the year, it's still pretty low. I've still got faith in that coming back, and I'm happy to increase. The Vanguard FTSE 100. Now I bought this because I couldn't afford the S&P 500, but I've been looking into the FTSE 100 Vanguard. It's paying out a 4.5% dividend, which is not bad actually, really, when you think about it. It's £27.2p. I'm down ever so slightly. This is one of those stocks that I'm struggling to hold in the green, and it keeps on dipping back in the red. But with it paying out 4.5% dividends, I'm tempted to buy some more of this and not sell it. And that will average down the price that I've paid for them. And I'm still getting a very healthy 4.5% dividend. So I was thinking of selling it, but now I think I'm going to hold it and even buy some more. For the year, it's on an upward trend from the crash. So definitely this is going to be one that I'm going to buy more of. I've changed my mind about the FTSE 100. And finally, the Vanguard FTSE All World High Dividends. For the month, it's up 1.54%. Another good return in dividend stock. I want to invest more in it. For the year, it's on a very good upward trend at minus the crash. It's well on its way to recovering, and I really like that. So if we have a look at the flow chart, putting it all into perspective, I've got 8 investments which I'm looking to increase on, but I'm also at the point now where I want to start buying more shares of what I have as well. So Royal Dutch Shell, I've got 17.59% of my portfolio in. Realty Income, 16.56%. The Vanguard FTSE All World High Dividends, followed by CocaCola, FTSE 100, Barrett's, Old Republic International and AT&T. And really, I want to be increasing my positions in all of these now. So the question really is, do I buy more investment companies, or do I increase the amount of shares I have in each one? That's the question I'm going to be asking myself for the next couple of days of what I want to do. And I think the answer is I want to buy 1 or 2 more individual companies, maybe monthly paying dividends. And that will bring me to 10 different companies. And then for now, I think because the portfolio is quite low in value still, £271, I think for now, I'm just going to increase the amount of shares I have in each of these and try and level them out a bit. AT&T being quite low at the minute, as we can see. It's only 8.52% of the portfolio. So yeah, that's the plans. If we just take a quick look on the history, I bought 2 more Royal Dutch Shells. I bought an AT&T. I've bought Realty Income. That's my deposit of £100 I put in for the month. I had a dividend from CocaCola at 28p for 1 share. I had my dividend for the All World High Dividend, which is 33p. And the Royal Dutch Shell and below we've already talked about in the last video. So that's it really, that's the portfolio. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next month with another update, but there's the monthly charts. I'm going to have another £100 I've already got saved up for next month, and maybe a bit more as well. I might put 200 in, so I could be as much as doubling the portfolio next month. So exciting times really. Now I'm back at work, I'm really going to put some money into this portfolio, and let's see where we can take it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. It helps me out greatly. See you on the next video.